All right, y'all. Me and my Winnie the Pooh sweater are back with another whiskey review, and this time we are kicking it back to Blue Run with yet another single barrel from their Mother's Day single barrel Emerald Rye release situation. So this time we are going to be tasting barrel number M2. Now, I don't recall which wonderful mom this is named after, but we are going to be trying out M2. This was actually a barrel that was gifted to my mom, but as I told y'all, she's not a big whiskey drinker. So I will be analyzing this for her. Now, this time we have a little bit of info. So we know the proof this time, 117.1. Okay, cool. We already know it's a rye, released this summer, yes. And bottle number 200. Okay, it's a good number. Barrel number 2, bottle number 200. 22 is my favorite number, so I'll take that as a good omen. Well, such a great sound. Let's get into it. I'm gonna give it one brief intermission to talk about this packaging. This is like leather. It's so pretty. I'm not even a big fan of pink, but I tell you what, this buttery leather with this pink on the front and the pink butterfly at the top. I mean, packaging has never been their problem, so gorgeous. This will be one of those ones that definitely gets displayed, that's for sure. Anywho, let's get to the whiskey. This one on the nose already, that rye, I'm getting a lot more like menthol, but also fruit here. I get orange oil, lemon oil, ooh, ground cinnamon, very finely ground cinnamon. There's some other baking spices dancing around here. I get that clove, I get that allspice, a little nutmeg, but that cinnamon is definitely in the forefront when it comes to the baking spices. There's a little bit of butterscotch in here. Not a ton, but it's there. There's also some sort of dessert happening here, but like as if the edges of it were torched. Almost reminds me of like, wow, haven't had one of those in a long time. Almost reminds me of an eclair. Random, I know. And I say that because I'm getting like the outer pastry, but also like a creaminess, almost like a lighter version of an eclair, airier version of an eclair, whatever that pastry is. Smells like that. Wow. That heat definitely comes through first. My entire back palate, hot right now. Texturally though, very soft, real velvety, real viscous, it's nice. A lot of chocolate, vanilla bean, for sure. Ooh, more of that menthol, making my mouth water. There's some tobacco in this for sure. That barrel char coming through. Ooh, a lot actually. Yeah, it's chocolatey, it's charred, herbaceous. There's a little bit of roasted coffee happening here. Actually, there's raw coffee bean happening here, not the roast, because any smoky elements that I'm getting are actually coming from that barrel char, but there's definitely some raw coffee bean happening in here. Playing around with that chocolate. I think I should add water. Okay, I did 10 drops. So let's see. The nose brought out more toffee, more caramel. That butterscotch kind of went away. Amped up that chocolate a lot. Amped up that chocolate and the raw coffee bean a lot. A lot more oak spice, not just barrel char anymore. Less baking spice on the palate than I'm getting on the nose. Cinnamon's not there at all on the palate. But I'm getting nutmeg, getting some clove, allspice. Wow. Gotta go back to barrel number 7. Do a little side by side, but I like it. Very herbaceous on the palate, this one. It's coming through in texture and the sensations that it's giving me on my palate, coming through in taste. Just gotta have a lot of rye content in it. I definitely want another rye in this mash in terms of percentage. It's good. Definitely needs water, but I always love when something is released at barrel strength because I believe in self-dilution. Okay, well, 2 barrels down. We'll see if I get my hands on any more. As I let it sit, the chocolate comes through on the nose too. Yum. Cheers.